Hello everyone, my name is Kevin and today is going to be episode number 16 of our Town Hall 13 Let's Play. And for today you can see a decent amount of loot. I would say it's like pretty decent. Even though the Dark Elixir is not that much, but I think it should be solid. And for the builders, okay, and for the laboratories, you can see something like I believe I just upgrade something like siege barracks in the previous episodes, which is like meaningless upgrades. But it kind of depends. Like I really want to max out the Grand Warden as quickly as possible, and it's just costing a ton. So that's the reason why I upgrade something like the siege barracks, because it's just cheap and short-term upgrades. So for now, do I have any things that I need to tell? Let me think, okay? So let me think. In between the episodes, I'm not sure. Like, to be honest, I'm not sure. But maybe I did something like giant bombs, but maybe I didn't. Maybe that's done in the previous episode. I'm not entirely sure about that, so it kind of depends. So I will write it down in the bottom of the screen so you can see it, because I believe there's some black margins there, so I will put some text here if there's any extra things that speak it wrongly, then I will just put it there. So that's something that have been done quite a lot, and I'm not sure whether you've noticed it, but I mean, that's not really a lot. Like, it's just usually happening when I forget something, and if I remember it wrongly, then I'm just gonna correct it in at the bottom of the screen, like at the black margins there. So I'm just gonna go out and farm some wood, and for this account it's not trophies, but for other accounts it's trophies. I mean, by the time when you see this episode, I believe there's like, this is basically the only series, isn't it? It might be or might not be, it kind of depends. It depends on the progress, okay? It kind of depends on what I'm going to do in the future. But because this series is delayed for the most, so that's why it's going to be a little bit more unpredictable. But I guess it's going to work. I mean, let's see, okay, so I'm still finding bases. Maybe let's hit this base with 900,000 gold and 9,000 elixir. Not too great of an elixir amount, but it's still fine, I guess. So let me try to do the queen charge here. But the problem is that the air defense is right there, so I need to find some ways for the queen to take out the air defense first before I use the healer. Let me do some wall breaks here, okay? But the wall break is okay, just barely successful. Now I kind of need the furries already. And then Electro Dragon CC, oh no. I will need to take out the Inferno first. So that's why I use the Rage there, otherwise the Rage is not needed. But I just want to take out the Inferno before she target the D-Drag, because otherwise the queen is just going to suffer a lot. Because she's just going to spend a long time to target the E-Drag and get hit by the single, so it's not going to be ideal. If that really happens, right? So... oh no. Queen will she beat on the wall? If she beats on the wall, it's gonna be great, but it depends on which wall she beats. Not really, she's not beating on the wall, she's walking around instead. So maybe let me use King Siege Bricks on this side, because the queen is beating up through this wall, which is not the best wall that she can beat, and I have an air warden for some reason. Anyways, let me use the hybrid here. I'm about to need this healing spell, okay? I need the healing spell right here. Maybe let me put Warden ability. Oh, that was just a second late. A little bit too late. And that's even more awkward because all the troops are going for the town hall while it's almost down. It's not the best case, but the healing zone brings them back to full health. Let me use the World Champion ability to get through that final Tesla, so one more heal remaining, so it's just a 3-star with no problems. This is going to work well with 30 trophies. I did not see that, but well, I mean, my main focus is onto the loot, so that's why I did not really see that. Oh, that's a decent amount of trophies, but because it's not my top priority. So let me just go ahead and loot another base, okay? So let me just go get loot from another base. Because it's just not the best, to be honest. I mean, I have a solid amount of elixir, but I still need more because I want to upgrade the Grand Warden plus something in the laboratory. So I would need quite a decent amount of dark elixir. I mean, I will need quite a decent amount of elixir over there. And also because I want to upgrade the Queen, so I would need more dark elixir. So that's going to be kind of crazy, like how much dark elixir I would need. So basically the main bottleneck is under the dark elixir instead of the elixir. So it just kind of depends, like how much dark elixir I can get. Maybe let's head on this base, okay? So 800,000 gold, 1.1 million elixir, and 11,000 dark elixir. That's a decent amount of loot. And this base looks really familiar, like it's real similar to the previous one, except that the structure is basically all different. Oh, I used 2 balloons accidentally. I want to use healers, but then I used balloons there. That was kind of awkward, like, to be honest, but it kind of depends on the queen pathing. Will she go perfectly inside? This is the main problem, because the queen may not... Okay. So I believe she's going in after she steps here, okay? I believe she's going in. Maybe the headhunter to support the queen. Even though the support is basically nothing, but it actually really helped her quite a bit. There's another baby dragon to funnel here and also take out some buildings there. So that, I mean, take some loot there so that... I'm making sure that I'm not missing most of the loot, even if I did not 3-star, okay? So this is the thing that's what I want to say. Like, sometimes I may miss some loot, so that's not ideal. Queen is going to be able to target the town hall from this compartment, though. That's great. Maybe let me wait for a while. Actually, no need to wait because the queen can just do it on her own. So let me use King Siege first on the other side, and let me start the hybrid. As usual. But I need an early heal because of the bomb tower there. And the queen is beating through a pretty good wall, to be honest. This wall is pretty good. Like, it's not gonna go to the same way as the hybrid did, so that she's still going to be able to get some value there. So let's see what she would do over there. So she takes out the Inferno. Can she even take out the enemy queen? That's going to be crazy. Let me use the queen ability here. She takes out the enemy queen as well. That's so nice. It's very rare to see that a queen got such good value over there. Like, to be honest, it's really decent value. Let me use the World Champ ability at last. And it's just a quick 3-star. It's really nice. And another pretty solid loot. 25 trophies as well. I mean, even though I don't really care about trophies, but sometimes it's still good to know that there's a really solid amount of trophies. I think that I should not train it just yet, okay? So, for the elixir. As usual, let me just go and upgrade Grand Warden first, because this is the top priority. Let me upgrade Grand Warden to level 49. Almost maxed out, okay? So it's almost maxed out, so that's kind of great. And for CC troops, just don't buy it just yet. And in between the attacks, I have a trunk there. That's kind of dummy. And for the loot in the treasure, let me just go and get that. And I have full storage of gold. Okay, so I don't have enough for the queen, but this is not really that important just yet. Let's see. So in the when I don't have my Warden and when I don't have my queen, I'm usually using Blizzard Lalo. So actually, it might be a good idea for me to upgrade the invisibility spell for me myself to use it. Or maybe perhaps if I have this time to show it, maybe I can just show it. So let me just go and upgrade the Invis as well. Warden plus Invis, that's more than 20 million elixir. How did I do that? Like, I don't know, but I mean, that's something in the treasury. 24,000 loot in the treasury. It's just like nothing. It's not gonna help much, like, to be honest. With like 24,000 gold. It's not gonna be able to. You can't just do any other stuff. You can't do any extra stuff from this. So the most expensive upgrade is gonna be the Town Hall to upgrade Town Hall 14. I'm not gonna do that. So what about? Because I have such a large amount of builders, I shouldn't do something huge, right? Or should I? But eventually, it will come down to that. Like, I will need to do some expensive upgrades eventually. So because let's see what is going to be the upgrades. Okay, so what about, let's upgrade some Teslas. It's quite nice, right? It looks quite nice. And I mean, this is actually, let me double check. Okay, so I believe I upgraded all of them for 1 level already. So what about, let's max it out. It's probably going to be maxed here at level 12. And it's exactly going to cost 18 million after I spend 2 builders onto that, onto 2 Teslas. And basically it spends all the gold, because that's actually all the gold. And let me buy some dark elixir using great metals because I have extra, so that I can upgrade the queen to level 68. That's also pretty nice, and I spent all the loot already, so there's no, there's no extra builders that I can use. I can't afford any upgrades with these builders. But all of those upgrades, look at that upgrade ton, that's just crazy. Like, to be honest, it's really crazy. But I think it's just kind of the trend of this type of series, like for Channel 13 Let's Play. Like, everything is going to be long time, everything is going to take long, and everything is going to be expensive. So, because it's a max Channel 12. So that's why everything is just going to be really expensive. And the cheapest thing is the traps, and even then it's going to take 3.5 days. Every Tesla is going to take 8 days, and for just something as simple as an archer tower, it's going to take 7 days. So it's definitely not something easy to do. And of course, I'll try to just play this series, play with this series, play with this account, and just have some fun with it. Hopefully you can also have fun with this series, even though I'm not sure. Hero equipments? Anything to do? Interesting. It's really kind of like an awkward number about stuff, you know? Maybe let me upgrade the Royal Gem or the invisibility file. Maybe let me upgrade Invis. That's more important, I suppose. Maybe together with the Rage Gem, I guess, is really kind of important. And if I say something like I'm going to upgrade the Royal Gem in this episode, then sorry, I'm probably going to do it in the next episode, okay? Probably, but I'm not sure. But it's actually really possible that I'm just still not going to do it. It's still possible, okay? So I'm not sure, but I guess that's pretty possible that I forget that I need to do Royal Jam again in the next episode, right? I'm just gonna forget about it anyways. If it is important, then I'm going to upgrade, but it just does not look really good. Really that important to me at this stage, okay? So I guess that's pretty much it for today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, if you liked today's video, don't forget to leave a like and comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more future content, and I'll see you in the next video.